everybody, welcome to my channel. And in today's video, I'm going to share with you all of the items that I have in my collection that are Pandora Rose. So this is a Pandora Rose video. If you love Pandora Rose, you're going to love this video. And as you know, I have been collecting quite a bit of Pandora Rose in the winter 50% off sale. So I've accumulated quite a few charms and other items now, so I thought I would share those with you. So I have my Pandora Rose spread out over a few bracelets. Some are just dedicated Pandora Rose bracelets and others have silver combined with them. And I keep my bracelets in these little baggies here. So this first bracelet is my autumn design and it mostly has silver charms on here, but there are some Pandora Rose dangles. This first dangle is called Leaves. It came out in autumn 2019, and you're going to see a lot of charms that were released in autumn 2019. That was a fabulous release. It was Pandora just nailed it. Actually, I think I was starting to lose interest in Pandora around 2017, 2018, but this release brought a lot of us back. It really perked up the interest again. So this one is called Leaves. It's got some honey and clear CZs. The bail is super cute because it has the leaf design going around and it's just a beautiful charm. In the same release is the acorn and leaf, and this one has clear CZs. The leaf is so detailed. It's not just a flat leaf with no movement. Instead, it has this beautiful movement and texture to it. It's really, really pretty. And then I've got the mushrooms over here. And then at the end of the bracelet, I've got the family roots charms. So there is an inscription if you open it up, and the back is just plain. So these are the 4 Pandora Rose that I have on my autumn bracelet. I have a very exciting addition coming to this bracelet. It's currently in the mail and I can't wait for it to arrive because I think it's what I was looking for to complete this bracelet. So this is the first bracelet with Pandora Rose. This next bracelet is what I call my sunset bracelet, and it has a lot of the charms that I just recently purchased. The color of these Muranos and Pandora Rose together, I just love the combination. It just is truly like a sunset. So the charms I have on here, and all of these charms are Pandora Rose. This first charm is called Heraldic Radiance, and it's a cabochon cut pink mist crystal and purple crystals. So I really don't know what the difference is between crystals and CZs or cubic zirconias. I don't know what the difference is between them. So if you could educate me, that would be fantastic. And next to it is the first of the beaded open work that I just received. And it's a really nice plain contemporary charm. The Sunset Muranos. So my husband gifted 3 of these to me for our anniversary this last year. Just a stunning Murano. And then you're going to recognize the Tree of Life down here, and it has some darker pink and lighter pink CZs on the bail. And in the tree, it has a little pink heart and a little red heart. It's a really pretty, pretty charm. This is such a nice dangle. The clips on here are called Shining Path, and so there's a row of really large CZs. And then we come to another new charm for me, the Decorative Leaves. And again, this one was from autumn 2019. It's got a pink sapphire, a synthetic sapphire in the middle, and it's faceted. Really pretty shade of pink. Very nice. And then it's next to another one of these Muranos. This Murano has more of an ombre effect to it. The pink isn't super dark in the middle. And then I've got a locket. I love the lockets, absolutely love them. So I was debating what petite to put inside of this locket, and I ended up putting a Pandora Rose one, the interlocked hearts, just because I wanted to keep it all rose. And then we got this showstopper here. This is called the Pave Leaf, again from autumn 2019. Like I said, they just did a fantastic job on that release. Beautiful, and especially beautiful because the pattern is on both sides. The same clip. And when I was researching for this video, I noticed that this charm was released with the name Harmonious Hearts, but when I purchased it, it was just called the Heart Ball Dangle. So I don't know why Pandora changes names on their website or online, because Harmonious Heart sounds a lot nicer than Heart Ball Dangle. So I don't know why they do that. It just kind of confuses me. And then this is probably the darker of my three Muranos. I love how they're all different. I really, really like that about Muranos, how they're handmade and they're just all a little bit different. This one has a lot of glitter in it. Again, the beaded open work. And then I have a clip at the end. This one is the Dazzling Daisy clip. And this one I purchased pre-loved from a local girl. And she was just giving away her charms. Like it was like $5, $10. Like she just didn't seem to care. So this one was definitely a good find, but she only had the one. Next up is a bracelet that I kind of built with you guys. I mentioned this bracelet in quite a few videos, so I'm sure you were sick of it at the end, but it is my Regal bracelet. And this one has a few Pandora Rose charms on here. I really like it when Pandora releases a theme, especially a theme that I really like. So they had a Regal theme and it was all this beautiful scroll work and there was like crowns and hearts and keys, and it was such a stunning theme, the Regal collection. I fell for it, and then I realized that I had enough of the charms that I could create a bracelet with them. This first charm is probably the worst Pandora Rose charm that I have in my collection, and it will be replaced as soon as I find something that kind of suits the bracelet better. And this charm is in rough shape. Like it is missing some of the plating. It's got some like tarnish marks with the Pandora Rose. It's not bright anymore. But the next charm here, this one I purchased pre-loved on Poshmark, and it's beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's the Iridescent Murano, and it's got the Pandora Rose. So you see the Pandora Rose there. Okay, so now let me show you. Do you see the hallmark there where it says the ALE and then it's got the MET? That's what you need to look for when you buy Pandora Rose pre-loved. You want to stick to the MET because that's the newer formula. The older formulas, the charms turned coppery. So I consider myself fortunate that I didn't jump on Pandora Rose right away, because I think a lot of the early charms did turn like a coppery color, a darker color. And then Pandora fixed that. And so the newer formula has the MET stamp. So if you buy pre-loved, stick with that. And this one is has these beautiful flecks inside. It's just stunning. And the next charm is the spacers that I picked up in the winter sale. It's the Polished and Pave Bead Spacer. And it's a nice size spacer, like it does the job. It's the perfect size to kind of offset the bigger charms and just kind of fill in the gaps. The charm in the middle here, I believe I picked this one up in the Black Friday and winter sale from last year. So this charm is a good year old. Look, it's still in fantastic shape. It's just beautiful. And it's called the Love You Lock. So you can see on the top of the heart, it has Love You written there. And then it does have a key dangling, and the key has a little love scroll on the top. It's really pretty dangle. And then I've got another one of the Iridescent Muranos, just stunning. This one's got a little purpley flecks to it. And then last I have a spacer, the Space in My Heart. So this is my Regal bracelet that has some Pandora Rose on it. I'm really loving the changes that I made to it. And this bracelet makes me really happy to wear. It's really pretty, it's kind of unique, and I really enjoy it. This next bracelet is mostly all Pandora Rose, and I call it my pretty pink bracelet because it does have a lot of that really pretty pink colors on here. The safety chain is the Pandora logo safety chain. So you've got their logo in the center there and then a row of CZs, and it just goes around. This one here is a pre-loved buy. It's the Interlocking Love charm. This one here, it's not quite as shiny as it should be. I've tried to polish it up, but this is kind of the best I could do, and it actually looks pretty good. And next up is Dora Bear. So Dora Bear I purchased in a summer sale probably 2 summers ago, and it was 50% off. I almost returned her because I was really disappointed with her details. She was so shiny, none of the details showed up. Like, she is holding her own little teddy bear. I really wish Pandora had used some enamel on her. Like, she is holding her identical teddy bear to herself. And I think this charm could have been so much more if they just added something to it. But it just kind of, The details are there, but they just don't stand out. But I am really glad I did keep this charm because it was close. I almost returned it. This next charm here is an open work called Open Your Heart. And this is one of the very first charms that I purchased in Pandora Rose. I think I purchased it in one of the 3 for 2 sales, and really glad that I did. It's held up really well. This dangle here is called the Sparkling Freehand Heart. It came out in 2020. So you've got a little heart dangle in the middle here, and then that freehand heart that Pandora has been doing. And then there is an inscription, and the inscription says, "All of me loves all of you." And then I've got a Murano. This is a kind of an older Murano. I believe it's still available online. It's the pink shimmering Murano. It's a really gorgeous shade of pink. It's just a beautiful Murano. So it's got the Pandora Rose core. And there you can see the MET stamp that goes along with it. So it's a really gorgeous shade of Murano. I probably picked up the Murano, this one first, and then I just kept adding to this bracelet because I knew once I saw these Muranos I had to go with the pink and the rose together. So the Shining Path clip. And then this is one of my Black Friday charms. I've had this one on my wish list so long. I'm so glad I finally purchased it. I don't know why I waited so long. It's one of my favorite purchases that I made in the Black Friday sale. The color of this enamel on the pink ladybug is perfection. Pandora did a great job with it. The little heart on top, the black stones are CZs inside, the dots, the clear CZs at the bottom, and then even at the top of the ladybug, right underneath the antenna there, you've got another row of CZs. The back of the ladybug is a little bit detailed, but then it's got the word Pandora there. Beautiful. One of my favorite charms that I purchased in the Pandora sale, and I really don't know why I waited so long. This charm has been released, this pendant, it's actually a pendant, was released quite a few years ago, so I'm surprised it still is available online. But if you like it, don't wait too long because I think it will be retired soon. This next charm is one of my favorites. It's the Pink Daisy. It's an open work. The ombre effect of the pink daisies and then the little darker daisies. So well done. And then do you see the ladybug there? This is one of my favorite charms. It's a really reasonable price point. There is the bee and the ladybug, and it's just really well done. That's not a ladybug, sorry, that's a bee. And so far I've resisted buying a duplicate of this, but I absolutely love this charm. And then I've got the second of the Murano. And this is where I put my clover and ladybug dangle that I recently shared. So this dangle here, it has a silver bail and it's very bright silver. So then I was looking at this bracelet. So I realized that this charm is a silver bail, this charm is a silver bail. So then I thought, you know, it might be kind of nice having a contrast with all of the Pandora Rose and put this one right in the middle of the bracelet. And I think sometimes when you have a contrasting tone, it really makes the rose stand out a little bit. So let me know, what do you think? Would you keep this one here, or would you try to get more of a Pandora Rose solid charm to put in the center? But I definitely do want a dangle here. Next to the dangle is the Magnolia Bloom, and oh my goodness, look how pretty these three charms are together. So gorgeous. And then especially if I add in this little pink ladybug, I absolutely love this bracelet. So I'm really, really pleased with this Magnolia Bloom. It's just a stunning charm. This shade of pink and a little bit of white, it just is just perfect. Like, I have no words. Another one of the clips, and then I've got the Dragonfly pendant. This one was in a sale. I think it was a 50% off sale, so really happy I picked this one out. Another one of the Muranos. And then this one's got a weird name to it. It's like Infinite Shine and Pandora Rose. That's the name of this one. And then this little heart dangle's got the silver bail, and it's called Part of My Heart. In the bail, you've got some purple CZs mixed with clear CZs. And inside it says In My, and then you've got the purple heart. And as you can see, it needs polishing. Oh, and there's the MET stamp on the other side. I always find when you've got like the double disc, I find that the inside it tarnishes really fast. It needs polishing all the time. So it's kind of interesting how that happens. This next charm is a stunner. It's called Love and Appreciation. The pattern on this charm is so pretty. They have this charm in also 14 karat gold. That would be a dream to own one day. But for now, I'm really happy that I have the rose gold version. I love the pattern on this heart. So this is my pretty pink bracelet in Pandora Rose. I do have like a few little silver touches on here because I've got the silver bales on these two hearts with the silver discs. And then I added in this little clover charm here. So let me know in the comments below. Do you think I should try to replace this charm with a Pandora Rose one? Let me know what you think in the comments below. I've got two more pieces to share with you that has Pandora Rose on it. And it's my Pandora Me bracelet. So this is the round connector that's in Pandora Rose. So this is where I tucked in my little flower dangle right there. And it was facing the same direction when I first clipped it on, but it never ever works out that way. It's always flipping around. But here's the rose round connector. And to my eye, maybe it's just the groove lines, but it doesn't look quite as shiny as when I first purchased it. But then again, I have been wearing this bracelet a lot and I haven't cleaned it once. So that's the one piece. The second one is this medallion here. It's called Rays of Life. This one's really pretty. I like the size of it. It's not the largest medallion that they have, but I like the size of this one, especially when you add the little petite dangles in. And this last item is my only Pandora Rose bracelet. So this one is the padlock bracelet. Do you remember when these came out? It is a little bit tricky to do these up by yourself, but you do get the hang of it with practice. It's the Heraldic Radiance padlock. So again, you've got the crystal instead of the CZ. It's the cabochon crystal, it matches the charm. And then the purple crystals that go around. And then the back of this is just plain. So you've got the MET stamp there. And I don't wear this padlock bracelet with any charms on it. I just kind of keep it nice and simple like this, and it's just a stacking piece for me. So as of today, this is my entire Pandora Rose collection. Let me know in the comments below if you have Pandora Rose and if you're really pleased with it, if you've had any problems with it. I would love to get your thoughts on that. So thanks again for watching, everybody. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Take care. Bye-bye.